where they should be, tugging down on those shoulder harnesses one last time. Ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Lucock gives them the one-to-go signal. If everything looks good, we'll go green next time around with the Lucock Shuffle. Pace truck is in. Front row, now in charge of the field. Jeremy Shaw on the pole. Bruce Harvey to his right on the outside. They approach the VP Racing Lubricants starting box in turn 4. They're in it. They're on it. Green flags out. We're racing. And the Lucock Shuffle sends them into turn number 1. Out in front, here they come to complete lap number 1. Devin Dixon grabs the lead in the 313 car. Battle for second. Keith Nosbish holding down the third spot. Walker Arthur in fourth. Freddie Carpenter working up on the outside. Can't get by Max Blair. Here comes Nosbish to the inside of Jeremy Shaw as they battle side by side for second. It's still Devin Dixon out in front. And down the back straightaway, it's Walker Arthur working on Keith Nosbish. Here's the battle up front for the lead. Jeremy Shaw trying to sail it on the outside, side by side, up front for the lead. Jeremy Shaw will take the lead. Devin Dixon trying that bottom. Shaw's got it wound up on the outside in the 38 car. Dixon still with him. Here come the leaders down the front straightaway. Now it's Jeremy Shaw opening up. A 5-car length advantage on Devin Dixon in the 313. Shaw now working down on the bottom. Keith Nosbish still holding down the third spot with Walker Arthur in fourth. Fifth is Max Blair. Max Blair holding down that fifth spot. 10 laps now in the books. The leaders now in lap traffic. Jeremy Shaw slicing his way through lap traffic down the back straightaway into turn 3. Devin Dixon trying to reel him in. Shaw trying to keep lap cars between himself and Devin Dixon. 3 lap cars between Shaw and Dixon down the back straightaway. And one slow on the high side at turn 3. That will bring out the caution flag. So a car stalled up on the high side of turn number 3. It's the 95 car. Steve Mathis Jr. bringing out the caution flag. 15 laps in the books. Jeremy Shaw, your race leader in car number 38. Devin Dixon second in the 313. Keith Osbish third in the 02 car. Fourth is the 87, a Walker Arthur, and fifth is Max Blair in the 111 car. Joseph Joyner, car number 10, holding down the 6th position. Bruce Harvey holding down the 7th spot as we get set for the restart. Jeremy Shaw picks up the pace. Green flag's out. We're racing. And Devin Dixon gets by Shaw on the restart. Coming up into second, Max Blair in the 111 car. So now Devin Dixon back out in the lead. Max Blair up to second. Devin Dixon opening the door for Max Blair in the 111. Blair looking to the inside in turn number 1. The battle's up front for the lead off turn 2. Here comes Blair down the back straightaway. He pulls the trigger on the inside. Here they come, racing off the 4th turn down to complete lap number 19. Max Blair working the inside. Trouble in turn 2. Caution flag coming out. Looks like Freddie Carpenter in the 17C. Spinning over in turn 2. He was running up in the top 6. So we'll realign the field for you for the restart with 19 laps in the books. Max Blair, your race leader. In car number 111, Devin Dixon second. Dixon took the lead from Jeremy Shaw on the last restart. Jeremy Shaw running in third. If you're watching on Race Monitor, it's Jeremy Shaw, not Derek Shaw. Keith Nosbish holding down the fourth spot in the 0-2 car. Fifth is Walker Arthur in car number 87. Joseph Joyner riding sixth in car number 10. Seventh will be Bruce Harvey in car number 27. Cruz Skinner up to what a run for Cruz Skinner. Started 23rd. He's up to running 8th in car number 11. He's got it going on. 9th will be Bo Slay in car number 2. And 10th is Travis Varnador in the 41V. 19 laps in the books. Keep your eye on Cruz Skinner, a prime candidate for the Knowles Race Parts and Bodies Hard Charger of the Race Award that goes to the driver that improves his position the most from the start of the race to the end of the race. Okay, lining them up for the Dixie-style double file restart. Devin Dixon going to choose the outside. Dad will put the third place car, Jeremy Shaw, to his left on the inside. Field doubling up behind Max Blair in the 111 car. Getting set for the restart. 19 laps in the books. Blair's in the throttle. Green flag's out. Blair will slide up the banking in turn number 1. That opens the door for Jeremy Shaw. Jeremy Shaw grabbed the lead down the back straightaway. So Jeremy Shaw out in front. Max Blair recovers up to second. Side-by-side battle for the third spot. Devin Dixon running the high line. Walker Arthur on the inside. Here they come on Max Blair. 3 wide for second. Down the back straightaway. Still trying to sort this one out. Devin Dixon dusting off the top shelf in the 313 car. It's still Jeremy Shaw down on the bottom in the 38 car. Max Blair in second, but Dixon getting it wound up on the outside. Dixon, a big push up in turn number 1. He'll lose ground to Max Blair down the back straightaway. Now working lap number 25. The leaders will see the cross flags this time by. We're at the halfway point. Jeremy Shaw, your leader in car number 38. Max Blair second in the 111. Third is Walker Arthur in the 87. Devin Dixon fourth in the 313. Fifth is Bruce Harvey in the 27. In sixth, Keith Nosbish in the 02. Seventh, Travis Varnador in the 41V. 8th is Joseph Joyner in the 10. 9th is Drew Kennedy in the K37. And Randy Weaver off the pace in turn number 4. Tough break for Thursday night's winner. Randy Weaver stalls up in turn 4 to bring out the caution flag with 26 laps in the books. So 1 lap past the halfway point. We will reset the field for you. Jeremy Shaw, your race leader. Max Blair was the leader on the last restart. Pushed up the banking in turn number 1. Gathered it up. Hangs on to that second spot. Side-by-side battle for third. Walker Arthur has it. He's being challenged by the 113 car of Devin Dixon. So Dixon will restart in the 4th spot. 5th is the 27 car of Bruce Harvey. In 6th, Keith Nosbish in the 02 car. 7th, Travis Varnador in the 41V, holding down 8th. Joseph Joyner in car number 10. 9th is Drew Kennedy in the K37 car. And 10th, Pierce McCarter in car number 71. So Cruz Skinner in the 10th spot in car number 11. Race monitor showing him in the 22nd spot, 3 laps down, so that is incorrect. We'll try to keep it straight for you as we get set to go back to green. Here they come. Green flags out. We're racing. So Jeremy Shaw tiptoes through the bottom. A 1 and 2 brings Max Blair with him. 3 wide for third behind him. Here they come off the 4th turn. It'll be Devin Dixon sliding back in front of Walker Arthur. Walker Arthur gets the inside line on Dixon. He'll retake that 3rd spot down the back straightaway. Dixon again trying to get the momentum on the outside. Caution flag coming out. Got one spun on the bottom of turn 2. Joseph Joyner, who is running in the top 10. So caution flag out with 29 laps to go. Joseph Joyner spins in turn 2. To bring out the caution flag. He was running in the top 10. We'll give you a field rundown here as best we can. Race monitor not working properly, so we're going to throw it out the window and just go with what we can see. Of course, we know that the 38 of Jeremy Shaw is out in front. Max Blair running second. The 111 third is Walker Arthur in the 87. Fourth is the 313 of Devin Dixon. Fifth is the 6 car of Clay Harris. They had him back in the 23rd spot, but we can see him there in 5th. In the 6th spot, Keith Nosbish in the 02 car, running 7th. The 27 of Derek Shaw. Or make that Bruce Harvey in the 27 car. K37, Drew Kennedy. 15 of Sway. And the 41 of Travis Varnador rounding out the top 10. So closing in on 20 laps to go in our 50-lap main event. All right, Joseph Joyner back out on the racetrack. He'll go to the tail for the restart field, getting the 1-to-go signal. If everything looks good, we'll go green when they get back in between turns 3 and 4 for the Dixie-style double file restart. Max Blair, he is down on the inside. He chooses the inside. That'll put the third place car. Arthur Walker to his right on the outside. Nevin Gainey back in. We're getting set to go green. We're racing. And Walker Arthur up on the top shelf trying to get a run on Max Blair. Blair looking to the inside of Jeremy Shaw, but Shaw will cover the hub through 3 and 4. Walker Arthur trying to move up alongside Max Blair now in turn 2. Dixon still working that top shelf in the 3-1-3 and 4th. Nosbish up to 5th in the 0-2 car. Got a car spun. 87, Walker Arthur. The third place car spins in turn 1. Close racing between Walker Arthur and the 87, the 111 to Max Blair. So the third place car, Walker Arthur, losing it in turn 1. So again, it's Jeremy Shaw out in front, Max Blair in second. Devin Dixon will move back up to third in the 3-1-3. Keith Nosbish up to fourth. So getting the field line back up for the restart. Still working to get the field line back up. So Walker Arthur going to the tail in the 87 car with the spin in turn 1. Jeremy Shaw, your race leader, in car number 38. Max Blair second, the 111. Devin Dixon third in the 3-1-3. Fourth is Keith Nosbish in the 0-2. 27, Bruce Harvey holding down the 5th spot. 6th will be Drew Kennedy. 7th is Clay Harris in the 6 car. 71, Pierce McCarter. Holding down the 8th spot, Travis Varnador, 9th in the 41V. And Jeff Matthews, quick qualifier, up in the top 10 for the first time tonight in the 33 car. After an early race spin, Freddie Carpenter back up, knocking on the door of the top 10. He's up to the 11th spot. So Jeremy Shaw will lead him into turn 3. Lights are out. It'll be no. Caution flag is out. They'll get the 1 to go signal this time by. So it will be a Dixie-style double file restart. Max Blair will choose the inside. That'll put the third place car, Devin Dixon, to his right on the outside in the 3-1-3. Now lights are out. We'll go green if everything looks good when they get in between turns 3 and 4. Jeremy Shaw brings them into 3 and 4. He's on the throttle. Green flag's out. Dixon going to step to the outside in the 3-1-3. Does he have enough momentum? Here comes Blair to the inside of Shaw. It'll be Devin Dixon setting sail in the 3-1-3. He'll retake the lead. Blair and Shaw swapping that second spot back and forth. So Devin Dixon trying to find that high groove to his liking. Getting close to that wall. That's what you call flirting with disaster. Meanwhile, Shaw and Blair taking the short way around on the bottom. Hugging those ute tires on the inside of the speedway. Now Jeremy Shaw trying to get some momentum. Try to see how long it'll take for him to try to reel in Devin Dixon. Dixon now drops down to the middle groove. Brings it up off of 4 on the high side. Will that high side hold up for Devin Dixon? He's dusted off the top shelf, running the middle groove through 3 and 4. Lap traffic lurking in front of the leader, Devin Dixon. Todd Cooney directly in Devin Dixon's line. He'll dive bomb him in turn 3, throw the slider to put Todd Cooney a lap down. Now Jeremy Shaw going to have to wheel and deal with some lap traffic with Max Blair right on his back bumper. Blair will step to the outside. They're side by side for second. Shaw gets around the lap car. He gets around Wood in the 29 car, gets back down to the bottom. Blair up on the high side. He says, hey, maybe if it's good enough for Dixon, it'll be good enough for me. Inside of 10 laps to go, 42 down, 8 to go. Devin Dixon working lap traffic, still using that high groove. He'll go to the bottom and thread the needle through lap traffic. A close call for the race leader, Devin Dixon. Still did not get around the 66K of Jody Knowles. Now Knowles will push up the banking in 2. And Dixon is gone. Devin Dixon off of turn number 4. Down to complete lap 44. 6 laps to go. It's still Jeremy Shaw in second. Max Blair in third. Keith Osbish in fourth. Drew Kennedy fifth. So Devin Dixon working lap number 45. Heavy lap traffic in front of the leader. Down the back straightaway into turn 3. Devin Dixon with a big lead now. Dixon with 5 laps to go. Here comes second place. So Devin Dixon with a big lead. Devin Dixon, 3 laps to go. Full straightaway lead over the 38 of Jeremy Shaw, who's now on the bottom of the racetrack, putting some distance between himself and Max Blair. Goalposts are out, horns up, 2 to go. Devin Dixon still high, wide, and handsome in that 313 car off the 2 down the back straightaway. He'll look at the white flag this time by 1 lap to go in heavy lap traffic. He'll close in on Freddie Carpenter in the 17C. White flag in the air, working the final lap. Devin Dixon down the back straightaway. Big lead, full straightaway over Jeremy Shaw. He still threads the needle through lap traffic, brings it to the checkered flag. Devin Dixon takes the win. It'll be Jeremy Shaw coming home in second. Max Blair third. Looks like Pierce McCarter comes home in fourth.